everybody, this is Dr. Tran here. I hope you have a great, wonderful week. So today I will instruct on some push-up positions and how to do push-up properly. I know I had done this video several times, but I want to reintegrate the importance of doing push-up. There's so many benefits of doing push-up. It not only helps you strengthen your upper body, but strengthen your joint, strengthen your core, strengthen your wrist, strengthen your elbow, your shoulder, your pec, your knee, your leg. So it's one of those simple exercise that work your entire body. Now, there's some misconception about upper body workout for lady out there. For those of you who worry that if you do a lot of push-up, you'll be bulky and very muscular in the upper body, it's not easy. I have been doing this for many years, a long time, and you can see I'm not even bulky. I still don't have the muscle that I wanted to have. So if you worry that you get bulky from doing push-ups or broad shoulder, don't worry about it. It's not going to happen if you do what we're doing right now. So this week we're gonna have a 1 week challenge of doing push-up. I'm thinking about 100 push-up a week, 100 a day for a week, so you can break it down. So let's start with some basics form of push-up. So for you, for those of you who have not done push-up and doesn't have the upper body strength, let's start with the floor. So we can lay flat down. So push up is you get start from the floor and you push yourself up. So let's start. Let's say first thing, important thing about push up is make sure you put your weight on top of your wrist. So when you lay down like this position, lay flat like this, you don't want to have your hand here. Your hand has to be underneath of you so you can support it. So your wrist is perfectly aligned like this, and then you could lift yourself up. Now it's like a cobra stretching positions. So at the beginning, when you don't have enough strength, this is what we would do, okay? So keep your shoulder in like this, not up like that. So lay flat here and just bring your hand, slide your hand down as far as you can to here, and then just lift yourself up this way, okay? And just go down slowly, take your time, go up, just like that. So this is for beginner, up all the way. And I would do set of 10 or 12. And then when you can do 2 or 3 sets of these, 20 of these comfortably, then we can try the next step. We add in the core and the hip and the ab. So you start here, you lower yourself to here. You can see when I'm lowering my body, if you draw a line between my knee, my hip, and my shoulder, it should be straight. Okay, it's not this way, but to help reintegrate this line here, you just feel your stomach muscle here and you kind of squeeze it. So suck your stomach in, so you perfectly like that. Because the key of doing this is so when you do the push-up, you actually feel your ab working for you as well. And from this position, same thing. You have to be underneath of you. You don't want to be over here because that's not going to work. So you're going to be right on top of yourself. Keep your neck straight, and same thing. Squeeze your glute muscle if you can, flex your ab, and you lower yourself all the way until you almost touch the floor. Now the key is do not touch your chin to the floor. Do not do this motion. That is bad. That's really caused a lot of neck problem. So if you can, just lay flat here, squeeze it, just hop, see my butt, go slightly up like that, and then lift yourself up. It look easy, but it takes tremendous amount of get used to, because sometimes you have the muscle, you're not used to activate them this way. So go down like this, hold, and go up. You just feel some ab workout. Go down, and then go up. So that's the basic of the second state of push-up. And then for those of you who are more comfortable with that, same thing, do set up 10 or 12, 2 or 3 or 4 sets. And then we graduate to the next level, is called normal push-up, which is you're gonna stay in position. This time you straighten your leg out, and you can put more weight in your foot. Same thing here, squeeze your glute muscle, squeeze your ab, and you go down same way here, and you go up. Yep, and the basic push-up is just shoulder width apart. And then there's so many different variety that you can do to target different muscle. But the key is same thing, is make sure you squeeze your glute, you flex your ab muscle, you put tension your leg and straighten your knee out. That's why it's called a overall exercise, because when you straighten your leg out like this, you strengthen, you also work on your quad, your hamstring, your glute, your core, your stomach muscle. And when you do this right, you're actually strengthening your six-pack muscle where your rectus abdominis muscle is, and then strengthen your glute muscle and your shoulder, your pec. So go down here, hold it, and then come up slowly. Now same thing, go back to this form. So the regular push-up is your hands just where they usually are, like that. Go down here and go back up. And then even here you can do different variety. You can do something called a diamond shape, where you put your hand closer, but you have to go on top yourself. Go down to here, and up is harder push-up to do. And then you can also make it wider and go down slowly. And same thing, go up. You can turn your hand different way to get different strength, different group, muscle group. But let's start with doing that. And even if you can do this anywhere, and if you don't want to get dirty on the ground, you can get over the counter, which I'm going to show you on the next over here. We can start with less strength. You come over here on a counter or elevated surface, and you can put your arm here. Let me actually raise this table up so you can see there's different form you can do. And the higher it is, the easier it is. And same position, put your hand on here, straighten your body out, but you don't want to do this. You always have to squeeze or flex your ab, because if you want to work on your ab muscle, you have to flex the ab muscle. Squeeze your glute, and the same thing, lower yourself in until your chest almost touch it, and go straight out. See, same thing, this is a push-up. Like that, and you can adjust them accordingly. But let me reintegrate the important part. Is make sure you work your ab muscle, engage your ab muscle when you go down. And if you don't have the strength, then just go back to the basic, lay flat, and slowly push yourself up. Do not start like this. Don't do this, because you will go down like this. Because number one, that's bad form. It's bad for your neck, bad for the shoulder. If you don't have enough strength, then start from the floor. And from here, just push yourself up like so. Down, slowly, and up. And same thing, when you do this, just take your time, do it slowly, so you have a chance to activate and wake up the weak muscle. Sometimes when you do something too fast, you only work on the strong muscle, because before the weak muscle can even activate, you already passed on. So go back slowly. I find out one thing that helps push up a lot is plank. You're gonna start, if you have weak arm and weak upper body, start with plank, half plank. Just from elbow here, just lift yourself up like so, but not this way. Okay, this is not plank. This is plank. Half plank. And then when you have better strength, you lift yourself up like so. You hold this position. And down and up. But same thing, make sure it's 90-degree angle between your shoulder, your arm, and your shoulder, and your torso. And then your leg and knee, try to keep them straight. You can, and learn to shift away. So you actually work your knee, strengthen your knee and your calf and your abs. So you stay in this position. You can flex your ab muscle and down and up, so that you get used to activate the muscle at a certain angle. Even though the muscle are the same, depending on the angle of the arm, different way of firing a pattern is created, and more often than not, it's not used to. So when you get used to certain position of doing push-up, the push-up will get easier. So let's hope we accomplish a 7-day goal this time, 100 push-ups a day. All right, I'm looking forward to see all of you start doing some push-up.